Hello everyone. This is a very short video about how we should breathe when we practice yoga, particularly yoga posture, the yoga-asana practice. So first of all, and this is all recommendations, of course, the most important thing is that you breathe comfortably in a way that is calm and soothing. So if you're feeling the breath is tense or creating any stress, that means you have to modify and change it. But here are a few recommendations. First, try to breathe through the nose. When you breathe in, definitely through the nose. When you breathe out, if possible, through the nose as well. If this is too difficult, breathe out through the mouth. Now, another thing is, don't overbreathe. Don't try to take too much air in. Take just the right amount that feels appropriate for you. When you breathe out, you can't try to fully empty the lungs, if that's possible, as long as it doesn't take too much effort or creates tension. What about the length of the breath? So we want to breathe longer and slower than we normally breathe throughout the day. How long? Depends on you. Some people can breathe in for 3 seconds. Some people can even do that for 4 or 5. When you breathe out, try to do at least the same duration of the inhale, maybe even longer if that's available. But remember, keep the breath smooth, keep the breath steady, keep the breath comfortable and easy. Don't go into those places when the breath becomes stressful. Now, last thing you could do is try to create that hissing sound at the back of the throat, which some people call the ujjayi breathing. And this is by contracting the muscles around the gluteus. It's the same thing that you would do if you were to whisper or blow steam on a mirror or glasses. You do that while you breathe in, while you breathe out, and that takes time. Once you get that technique, you feel comfortable, make the sound softer and softer, so don't overdo that sound. Now, last thing, this is also very important. The reason to breathe this way is for the sake of vinyasa, so that we can actually link the breath and movement. Every time you do a big movement, you connect the breath. If you reach your arms up in the air, maybe do it with an inhale. If you put the arms down, maybe do it with an exhale. You can always change the pattern a bit. But the idea is to link every breath to a movement. If you are staying in a pose and it doesn't seem like you're moving from the outside, still, connect the breath to a more subtle internal movement. So for example, every time you inhale, maybe focus a bit more on lengthening the spine, creating more space. When you exhale, see if you can relax a bit more, or maybe release into the pose, a little bit deeper into the pose. So you can play with that, or bring your attention to different kind of internal movements or movements of attention. So the idea is that every breath is precious when we practice. Every breath is linked to a movement, is linked to attention. This is the principle of vinyasa, and that will lead us into the deeper states of yoga, but primarily to a calming of the nervous system, a calming of the mind. So this is why we want to do it. Okay, this is about breathing while we practice yoga asana. If there are any questions or comments, feel free to ask or contact me. And I want to wish you a wonderful day and invite you to join all my classes on Zoom anytime you want. Link is attached. Thank you so much. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha